Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you can see, we are on Motogp 18 once again, and as you'll see by the title and thumbnail, we are doing the no overtakes on lap 1 challenge, and obviously you can see we are Raul Fernandez at Valencia as suggested by Sammy. We will do Josh's suggestion in the next version of the challenge, which is John McPhee at Silverstone, and once again feel free to drop down your suggestions in the comments below. In fact, we're pulling alongside Igor here. So yes, obviously if you haven't seen any of these videos, basically the premise is pretty self-explanatory. You probably can already guess it from the name. We are not allowed to overtake any AI on the first lap at all. We have to sit behind them. Obviously if any crash, we're allowed to pass those. We're just not allowed to go for any moves on the AI, because the idea is behind it that more gaps form after the first lap, so it's a bit more difficult to get through. Usually then we have 5 or 6 usually it's 4 or 5 laps after the first lap. This time it's 4 because Valencia wouldn't let me do 6. It had to be 5 laps. So usually you have 4 or 5 laps to then try and get through the field. Try not to pass Agura here, but I'm trying to stay as close as I can to him. This should be a hard one because Moto3s I'm not particularly great at. Like, I'm not really bad at them, but they're not my specialty at all. Anything like that. And it's a difficult track to pass on. And this is the section where they really get away. So it's a kind of bad because they're really good through this third section, and well, actually it's 4th section. They're really good through this last sector, and this is the sector where I really need to stay close to them. But we're close right back up to Agora again, so it's pretty decent. We want to really be lining him up for going over the line. We're getting in this slipstream now. We're going to be able to attack him before the line. Well, as we go over the line. Okay, we can now overtake the AI, so we're going for the move on Agora instantly as we've gone past the line. We'll probably have to try and outbrake Masaki as well into turn 1. So there we go. He's a 27th, pretty decent start there. So we've got Maki Yuchenko in front of us, and Ayumu Sasaki, and also Vicente Perez. I passed Perez for the yellow flag. So there's been a crash, and I've just sent it. I've knocked someone off, I think. Yes, Sasaki, so I apologise for that, but the yellow flag sort of made my screen freeze a little bit, so I was kind of out of control going in there. We're up to 20th already, so see who is that to go on my outside. I think it might be Kawai Totoba. So on the throttle, out of our Nelneo corner, in the slipstream of Tatsuki Suzuki here. So we hit the brakes. Suzuki passing Fernati there. So the Simoncelli bike goes past the Marinelli Sniper's bike. So the whole situation with Fernati is really weird because he got fired from that team, and then they rehired him, but then he's going back down to Moto3, which I guess is because he's been better in that, but I don't know, it's a bit weird. I guess they had a bit of a knee-jerk reaction by firing him, but then they're like, you know what, you're a decent rider, so I'll be back, which I guess you can't really blame them. So out the last corner we come, getting a slipstream off Romano Fernati. Try to close as much as we can. We get a slipstream off Suzuki now, and I think Arbolino's there as well, so we'll pass to, oh, we're going to have to pass 2 of them into 1 corner. With pretty scary stuff there on the throttle straight away. It's now behind Sergio Garcia and Tom Boothamos. Someone's trying to get a bar inside, I think. It is Suzuki. We've lent on Suzuki, we're not having any of that. Not having any of that disrespect. These are the 2 riders there. Oh, it's a big gaggle of them trying to go around the outside. Oh, almost fall off there, nearly high-sided. Also Lopez trying to get the inside of Dennis Fodger here. What is Dennis Fodger going to do? We tried to go through. I've completely gone on the grass. I don't know what I'm doing now. I tried to get the inside, but he sort of closed the door. No, I'm done. Trying to get some slipstream off Alonso Lopez. A big battle here between Los AI. You can see, is that Philip Salak on the outside? Yeah, it is. Really get a good move, but there's a big ass battle. This is going to probably take us up to 8th position here. You can see John McPhee's in there as well. Going on the inside. Oh, almost lost the front there. On the throttle out the corner. Past Salak. I think we also passed Fodger as well on the outside there. Oh, is that Ricardo Rossi going for a move? This could go badly. Didn't go badly for them, luckily. Ricardo Rossi was looking very feisty into that corner. Braking hard for Adrian Campos now. I want to specify as well, this is 120 AI. I had a couple of people asking me last few videos because obviously how poor the AI were doing. Yeah, I always use 120 AI, so I never change it, so it should never accidentally be set lower as well. Obviously that can always happen. I know there used to be a bug where you used to set it to 0 after you played online, but it's not the case. Seem to fix that, I think. Oh, we're going for the moves here. Ricardo Rossi's really done it, so we're now got the inside of Jan Masia. We're going to pass Ricardo Rossi. He's going to have the inside. We're going to have to try and outbrake him around the outside, but I think he's going to have the line. Yeah, so he's through. He's back up into 8th, but we ran a bit wide, so that's allowed Masia through. And McPhee as well, so... But Rossi's getting away here. So we're at the inside of Masia and McPhee, but we've run wide. We're back on the throttle, so going past McPhee. We're going to go past Masia as well, I think. We're going to have to try and hunt down Ricardo Rossi once again. Oh, Masia almost hitting us at the back into turn 8 there. Oh, I think that's Albert Arenas trying to get the inside. Oh, a bit of contact with McPhee. Arenas, our teammate. I think the tyre wear's really coming into this now. Oh, we're going at the inside of Arenas. No, not quite. Trying to get a good exit. Got a better exit than Arenas. Keep saying Arenas. Right. Oh no, he's trying to go around the outside. Let's try and lean on him a little bit through 10-13. Because we really need to try to catch back up to Rossi again. So look how far Rossi's got ahead. And we got the slipstream of Albert Arenas. You can see Lopez has boxed us in here. It'll be 3 wide as we go over the line. I was 10th over the line there, so if that happened on the last lap, that wouldn't be too good. But I think Rossi's definitely out of this now. We're not going to catch Rossi. Which is unfortunate, but that's how the quickie crumbles, using a bit of a exceeding track limits route there. Not so good, but sometimes you just have to do that. It's better than crashing, so you know, have to deal with it. So I think tyre wear is yeah, definitely not good. I mean, I didn't actually want it on. I'm not sure why it's on, but it is. So I have to deal with it. It's pretty bad in races like this because you only get a couple laps really of nice tyre wear. In a longer race, like my league race, the tyre wear is pretty good because you know you only start to lose grip for the last couple of laps. But when you know there's only a 5-lap race, and the last couple of laps is like half the race, so. Track limits once again a little bit. So we did catch up quite a bit to Rossi in the first sector, but he got away once again. He's definitely on the picture now. Is that also Chanon Chu in front of him in 7th? So it's been a tough race for the Chanon Chu here in Valencia, obviously where he won in real life. Also Lopez only a couple of tenths behind. We've gone on the grass a little bit. We've got a warning for that, which I guess is fair. But now we're losing the rear through turn 13. Also Lopez has gone for it. We're going to go around his outside, and I've completely lost all grip on the front end. So that's allowed Lopez to get through. It's going to allow Rennes to get through as well, I think. No, not quite. So we're going to drop down to 10th position there. Lopez beat us because we made a mistake right at the end because of the lack of grip. So I suppose we've got to be pretty happy with that. It was definitely a hard-fought battle to get through. Obviously not quite as good as our Moto2 attempt.
Of this exciting race of finishing the final lap. Let's take advantage of these moments to take a look at the Moto3 final ranking.
For saying that was Valencia, went pretty well. Obviously, as I said, I saw Chanon Chu had dropped off quite a bit, so we were actually very far off the win in the end. We were about 7 seconds off. Yeah, in fact, we were exactly 7 seconds off the win, which is unfortunate, but you know, we didn't really have the pace because, in fact, Gabriel Rodrigo had a faster lap than I did, so, you know, I wasn't ever going to catch them since they were going quicker every lap. But I hope you did enjoy. Once again, it's another obviously not great result, but we got to the top 10, which is pretty good for saying it was Valencia. As I said, it's definitely a hard track to overtake on, and it's the KTM. Well, this KTM is probably not the best KTM because how the game works, it assigns different. There's probably like about 4 different KTMs like physics in the game, and probably one of the worst ones. But enough excuses. I hope you did enjoy that video. I enjoyed recording it once again, as I do with these other videos. As I said, obviously we'll be doing Josh's suggestion next episode. But feel free to leave suggestions. Even if you left suggestions before, you can come up with new ones, and feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I will I'll get through them all at some point, don't worry, so your suggestion will be done. As I say, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next one.